So
I struggle to understand, because in this office, William is news editor, 3FM. If William's staff is not there, he knows. If he has scheduled for somebody to read the 6 a.m. news and the person doesn't turn up, he knows. Midday news, he knows. 5 p.m., 6 p.m., he knows.
That's right.
All the way till 10 when he shuts down, he knows. Same with us here. If I don't turn up, they know. So
That's right.
how is it that the units are there, the broader organization is there, and every time we're talking about ghost names, they will go and let civil servants line up and they are doing biometric. Then the next year we see there are more ghost names. Into biometric, what they are doing?
you see, they can do the biometrics, and after that, somebody can still, because the thing hits your account. There are systems working around it that have the human touch.
That's right.
Even digitalized systems still have the human touch. And so this biometric system should be monitored almost on the hourly basis. If somebody should be there watching, and the individuals who are put in charge of handling the salaries and the disbursement of the funds,
Right.
they should be. That's why I understand. I stand to be corrected though, that those who work there are given certain allowances just for, even some cashiers in some banks get some more allowances just so that they won't be hard pressed to be touching things. You know? So all these things have been put in place.
But again,
So I'm wondering how.
But again, yes, I mean, and it's a legitimate concern that you have that the people go to work every day, like teachers, nurses, doctors, and then we dedicate a whole day, maybe 2, to say, go and
count.
Yes, I find it strange. If I'm the headmaster of Carnation Anglican JSS, I know I have 14 teachers. I know if they are running, these days they don't do morning, afternoon shift, but I know that I have 14 teachers. I know who's a subject teacher and who's a class teacher. I am aware. So if during the week or throughout the week I hold a staff meeting, maybe first and last day of the week, and then I don't see teacher A, B, C, D, I go around the classrooms to go and check who is teaching what, and I don't see them, I should raise concerns. But you cannot say that, okay, yes, you have gone to check, they have come to teach, they are there, blah, 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 and then you come back and say, come and do head count, come and do biometric. I don't get it.
As I explained, if you look at even the banking system, if you're applying for, if you're opening an account, the system that you are taking your photo, your everything, but there are people there who are able to run the system sometimes for years. So that's why sometimes these ghost names are able to come up. Because as I said, once it's technology, fine, the biometrics and everything, but still, the human being sitting there can run the system in a way that he will throw in names at the last end, where the disbursement of salaries are done. That's why once in a while they call for, but to say that if you don't have a Ghana card, like you said, if the person has a SNIT number, they should be able to trace and see that the person is deceased, is no more in the employment of the government, and so on and so forth. So that's where the work must be. So if somebody is deceased, somebody has resigned, somebody has been fired, then you have to delete those names. So that's where the deletion and illegal addition of the names must be checked. If it's not done,
but you see, you would want to take on the civil servants, but then again, you also want to take on the politicians. Look, Dr. Bawumia is busy bundling figures around that we've created 2.1 million jobs.
He says 2.5. Our budget says 2.3. So I don't know.
Between you and a few months before that, he said 2.1 when he met the folks in the diaspora. Between you and I what is official source saying and what is the politician saying? He has padded the number, because if somebody says it's 2.3, right? And then he says 2.5, he has added 200,000 more people.
That's right.
To that alone. Do you know what? Even if they were being paid 50 Ghana cedis times 200,000, do you know how much money that is? You cannot approximate figures like that and salaries, particularly when they affect individuals.
That's right.
So the politician also creates problems. I'm working with the system. I've heard the vice president say 2.5. I will make the 2.5. When I know that it's 2.3.
Yeah.
The people, you create avenues for people to cook things.
You see,
can we not be honest with ourselves for once to say that, look, this is our because if your unemployment rate is now 14% and more, And usually we say 14%. But what is 14% of 32 million? It's about 4 million, almost 5 million people are jobless. If we start mentioning the figures like that, the politicians will know that, Charlie, and Koye.
That's right.
But we always allow them to get away with murder. They always get away with murder, and we just watch them. Figures that are presented to Parliament says 2.3. You, the politician, mounts a platform, says 2.5. Who are we fooling?
And this has come up many times for the Vice President to clarify why he said 2.5 when official documentation is telling us 2.3, but it's gone silent on that point. On the point of no Ghana card, no.
I'm coming. I've actually even said that figure is wrong. Because let's say that in the first year of Planting for Food and Jobs, Honorable Plantain, it's Honorable Atupa, Akoto tops all. That's the thing that he used.
But it's over now. He didn't make it. Yeah,
he didn't make it. So Akoto didn't top all. So he said 745,000 jobs were created in the first year of Planting for Food and Jobs in the agri sector alone. We have done PFJ for 6 years. So 745 times 6, maybe 7, is how much? That's a lot.
A lot.
That's more than the 2.1 million we're talking about. Then we will talk about health. We'll talk about education. We'll talk about economy. We'll talk about, if you put the figures together, we should be around 8 million. So what is Dr. Bawumia talking about? If the figures indeed that are being thrown at us are true, we should not be where we are. But your unemployment rate keeps widening. And then you say you have created more jobs. You have not. You have not. Where are the jobs?
Good question.
Where are the jobs? Where are the jobs? Where are the jobs? We need to be honest with ourselves and ask, where are the jobs?
What do we classify as jobs? Sometimes when you enter the figures and you look at things like one district, one factory, and we've been told by officialdom that one district, one factory has created a lot of jobs within the value chain. And you see that a lot of ancillary jobs, not even directly connected to 1D1F, are captured as part of it. So government, in its bid to inflate the numbers, is doing us all a disservice.
Yeah.
If the jobs are not there, let's not create the impression that the jobs are there.
Let's be honest with ourselves. Because, you see, I have had a problem with treating everything as statistics. The children are in school as we speak. They have done week 1. We wasted week 1 because the things were not there. And that because people had not even chosen their schools and they had not been assigned their schools and all of that. So we wasted week 1. We said we're doing orientation throughout that whole week.
That's right.
The weeks that they were supposed to learn, that's week 2, last week, and week 3, which is this week, the exercise books are not in the schools. So what did the children go to school to go and do?
Orientation. They went to find their
and then all we are interested in is the SS WASI figures have increased from this number to that number. What is the quality we are giving to the children? We are training a whole generation the wrong way. What are we doing? Where they take their children out of this country to those countries where they take them, is that how they treat education there? Is that how they train the children?
You see,
a term which used to be 3 months has now been reduced to 3 weeks.
And it's still classified as a term.
Yes, and the first week of the term is wasted because you are not complete in your processes. Headmasters were trying to play ball and be innovative, and you targeted them. I said, go and touch Wesley Girls headmistress. Go and touch Achimota headmaster. Go and touch Akraka headmaster. Presec. Adisadel. In front, you see what will happen. Because we know in those schools, they collect monies. Some have even gone to buy mowers. They are building, they are changing toilet seats and the rest. People are collecting 20 Ghana and they are being interdicted. Because we have to play up the whole free SHS thing to make it look good. But on the ground, it is not there. If the exercise books that the children have to write in are not in school, and you have told the parents that it's supposed to be there and it's free, how do the parents learn? How do the teachers teach? What kind of education are we giving the people?
There is some suggestion, and I was listening to Dr. Clement Apak. Is he a doctor?
Yes.
Dr. Clement
He's a
Apak.
PhD
Yes,
holder,
PhD.
yes.
And he was saying that instead of our headmasters and headmistresses playing hero, actually they should allow things to run their natural course.
That's what Kabonu said.
Exactly,
Nagrat.
yes.
Leave them.
And that's what Dr. Apak says. He agrees with Angel Kabonu
Yeah.
that stop playing hero, so that if these things are lacking, allow it to go. And you know, one thing he said that even alarmed me that is that in some of the schools, the cleaning,
The janitors and all,
the cleaning agents that you need, all of that gets finished. And you know, for example, for a girls' school, you're more
Infections. You're
will-
susceptible to
infections.
I mentioned this. Look, I mentioned this. Was it last week or last 2 weeks? I said, look, take a school like maybe Accra Girls, or Wesley Girls, or St. Mary's Secondary School, or any of the Infantsman, and then you have a shortage of these detergents.
The Dettol and all of that.
Can you imagine the levels of infections that the girls will bring home? Can you imagine? I spoke about West Africa Secondary School, and I said there were Form 1s, not level 100, Form 1s, who were in a dormitory, and for 2 weeks the lights were off because GES had not brought money for them to buy ECG credit.
That's the prepaid.
Dr. Shino Fori, headmistress of the school, asked parents to contribute something small for them to use light. Somebody from amongst the parents who thought that she was more MPP than everybody else went to report. The woman was painfully interdicted. Now they have sneaked her in again and reinstated her. But the report of that investigation that GS said they were going to carry out has not been brought. The ECG credit that they refused to bring also for a long time was not brought. Do you think honestly that next time when the lights are not there, she would risk her life and her work?
And her reputation? No.
She won't do that.
No.
What is even worse is that the fence wall is broken. So where the girls are, the lights are off, fence wall is broken, and the Medina boys and the rest, they even come to the school in the afternoons to come and harass some of the teachers because they beat some of the people. So now at night, when you're at home, your 14, 15-year-old girl is sleeping in a place that is dark, that is not walled, that could be intruded by any and everybody. Think about it. We are always interested in statistics, but this is the reality. Somebody's 14-year-old girl, if the person is raped, now who calls up? If the children decide that, they will take advantage of the non-existent light and then also sneak out and go to town, now who calls up? There's so many things that we're just playing statistics with. And that's the painful part. The painful part is that the people who are playing these statistics, they enjoyed better. They enjoyed better. To the point where they were even demonstrating at some point that they were eating too much chicken at Legon when they were having free education. Breakfast, lunch, supper, snack.
Wow.
Their complaint was that they were having too much chicken and that they live by the coast. They want fish. The same people, from president down to his age mates who are supervising this shambolic implementation of free SHS, they went on demonstration. Ask anybody. William knows the history.
But even
they gave them breakfast, lunch,
even
supper.
during our time,
they had electric stoves. They were taken care of. Free education. They said, we are cooking too much in Jobupe fish. They went on demonstration.
even during our time, this is not the 60s or 50s, so this is 80s to the early 80s. We're eating good. Yes, we used to eat. Was it minced meat or something? Yeah,
Yes.
I forgot.
Yes.
Some canned.
Minced meat.
Yes.
Yeah, some canned. Ask anybody who was there. 87 to 94. We used to eat
Minced meat.
Christmas. You know, this is Christmas.
Yes.
Some of the parents will bring us maybe 2 or 3 cows. They will kill, the whole school gets to eat. The economy was not this hard, and even then, I mean, this is recently, but now because of some policy, feeding has become an issue. I'm trying to remember the name of that protein.
The product.
We used to eat it.
You know, when I got shocked when I read the Ahoy's book. Okay, the Ahoy brothers and sisters. I read their book, and they said it was in that book that I discovered that they were actually fed breakfast, lunch, and supper for free.
Wow.
And then at 4 p.m. every day, they got snacks for free. And then on Wednesdays, that's where the term ACA-pompo, academic pomposity, comes from. Because they wore suits, black tie events. They had a full course dinner in the evening. Starter, main meal, dessert, sponsored by the state for university students. These are the people who are now running.
Are you talking about Ghana or Disneyland?
Yes, it's in the book. No, but Mr. Atuahoy was in the same hall with Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. They were hall mates. They used to play football together. It's there in the book. The presidency and the president has not come to deny it. So now you ask yourself, how did you receive so much to even feel entitled to say you are patriotic? And then children get to school, and then you see the rubbish that is fed to them. And their parents are not even allowed sometimes to go and visit them because their parents will come and see and go and
We used
see.
to get visitors every week, but now monthly.
Yes, monthly.
You can't go
We
there.
used to welcome home cho. We were always looking for. Now you can't even see your own children. Of course, where's the term? 3 weeks you are back home. So what your mother took you to school the first week, second week, third week. By that time, then she would be visiting you because that time your gari and your pepper and your things. Third week, you are home. That's what we are running. That's the system we are running. What kind of pedagogical approach is that?
Please.
It's a serious deal. What kind of education are we giving to the
break it down?
pedagogical approach?
Please break it down.
Pedagogy. Yeah. What education are we giving to them?
Because the money that we are looking for to feed these people, now they are talking about Ghana card and the salary fraud. It is not just through that thing that happens at the controller's place. We also have clocking fraud. People take loans and these same people are able to write it off. People, so we are losing money through
loans,
a lot of things. That is worldwide. Everywhere, if you Google, you see salary fraud is all. But how you monitor, as I said, how you keep your eyes on the road all the time to check. So it's not about
so it appears that officialdom wants to use this method of getting the staff to get their Ghana cards as a way of checking, when really the onus is on you to do the checking, not to strong arm employees.
Yes, as you said,
to do
this
this.
happens all the time. They count heads, they do this. It is the consistency of the checks that will stop the problem.
Will the Ghana card stop ghost names?
You see, there's always an inaudible motive, right? We don't have money.
Allegedly.
We know that we don't have money. That is why we are a proud nation. We'll not go to IMF. It's busily chasing IMF for second tranche, which is not coming, which has been moved to next year.
Why we said October?
Oh, please, it's there. The thing is here. It's on the front page.
And then we said November.
IMF reschedules board meeting to January 11, 2024.
My goodness.
600 million. We don't have money. So are we doing this to delay payments? It's possible.
Everything is possible.
It's possible. Are we doing this to delay payments? It's possible.
But we are entering January.
Yes.
They say there's no timeline for the release of the tranche. So
Yes, we are entering January. There's no timeline. We're telling parents that, you can't have, and we know how long January is. January North and January South. It's coming. Let's hear from the workers. If you're a worker and you had your Ghana card or you don't, if that policy was implemented now, no Ghana card, no salary, would you survive? 055-924-2717 and 055-691-0154. 055-924-2717 and 055-691-0154. Please call us and tell us, would you survive that policy if it's implemented today? What will work for you and what will not work for you? 055-924-2717 and 055-691-0154. But of even greater concern, Helen, is how we tend to, as you mentioned, strong arm. Everything has to be a show of macho. Where did we learn that from? Everything has to be show of macho. I'll show you where power lies.
Deadlines.
Deadlines.
You must do this by this day. Then you have the citizenry up in arms, joining queues, no matter how of an inconvenience it is. Government says you must do and you must do.
We queue for everything in this country.
Everything.
We queue for public toilet. We queue at Wachip joints. We
And
queue at
sometimes-
Gombe joints. Coconut sellers joint. We queue to go and
Nothing is
drop
of a
money-
convenience to the
money
Ghanaian
in
people,
church.
no.
We queue for wedding jollof. We queue for everything. We queue. A queuing nation.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning,
Yeah, this is Abdul.
Abdul. Talk to
Calling
me.
from Katamasu.
Yes, sir. Will
Yeah.
you survive the policy if it's implemented
please,
today?
I have a question for them. I don't know whether is it going to be for government workers or citizens of the country.
For government
Because
workers.
I don't
For
know
government
where
workers.
the jobs are and how are they going to do this.
It's going to be for government workers.
For government workers alone.
Yes, sir.
Wow. Okay.
Will you survive it if it's implemented today? It's gone. Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Hey, Sir Robert, how are you?
I'm very, very terrific.
Great. I know you're a senior citizen, but if it was implemented today and you were still in active service, would you survive?
This is more than the word obnoxious. You know, my brother, there is a very reason why people queue to vote for a government. People queue to vote for a government to make their life better. How on earth can someone go through all kind of hardship and work for 30 days? And then you will come up with this agocolistic policy that you will not pay the person because he's not having Ghana card. Even a founder of a devil cannot even treat human being the way this government is treating many Ghanaians. A friend of mine who is a card-bearing member of the New Patriotic Party is now campaigning against New Patriotic Party because of what Osman Owusu did by blocking his, a line.
SIM card, right?
Precisely. That denied him an opportunity, proposal that he submitted, working on it. The time is supposed to materialize. That was the time. As if a devil is following him. That was the time that Oslausu blocked his line. And this guy who is MPP member is now campaigning against MPP because of Oslausu. So sometimes when I listen to some of these things, I don't know whether somebody should do this administration so that they can behave like, sacrificing bacteria. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Good morning.
Good morning, Jenny.
Yes, sir.
How are you and William and then
We are all fine. Talk to us, sir. Yes, sir.
Jenny, you see, with this policy or with this whatever that they are trying to bring up on board, I'm a public servant,
Right.
and then when I was going through my processes for employment, we went to Senate and then they asked us to, use our Ghana card to, we combined it with the slip number. So now
That's
Ghana
right.
card number is now the slip number.
That's right.
So what other exercise are they trying to carry out again? If we have these details with Senate, and then they can verify and know this person is a government worker and this person is not a government worker.
Right.
So are they trying to, use our money for the election purpose? Because of late, what I've seen about this government is they are trying to do things that will make them get money to buy our goods, of which I know Ghanaians are not sleeping this time around. Because why are we going to, because this thing that they are going to, they're going to spend money in it. But they've already carried out this exercise.
Yeah.
As I think Irene was asking, is it going to stop ghost news? Is it going to stop all this?
What are we trying to cure?
What are we trying to cure? There is no problem right now. What are we trying to cure? Because since 2017, ghost names have been fought. They've been attacking ghosts since 2017. Up to now, the ghosts are still there. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you, my brother. Good morning.
Good morning, my brother.
Osofo, will you survive?
Hey, my brother. In fact, Brother Robert have answered this all. And I like how frank he was. These are senior citizens, a founding member of the current ruling administration.
Right.
In fact, so sometimes, my brother, ask yourself whether, just as he said, maybe when they wake up anytime, somebody somewhere is remoting. Okay, I don't say no. Maybe they have become a remote control in the arm of unseen forces. Because this is neither here nor there, my brother. You know, even some teachers for 3 months now, the so-called validation, due to that, they have not been paid. Because if you are not present one day, whether permission or not, and your head decided to just punish you, you will not be paid. It's affecting national service personnel as well. So I don't know the way out. My brother,
I hear
this
you.
one, in fact, I believe in the days of India, me and Adolf Hitler, it's not even been implemented, so they should stop it.
I see.
They should nap it in the bud. Have a blessed morning.
Thank you very much. And we'll take you to 2 years ago when this matter was first broached. No Ghana card, no pay. The NIA, the body responsible to defend themselves. Listen.
Automated biometric identification system where the 3 layers of biometrics are taken: the fingerprints, the iris, as well as the facial recognition. So we have moved to this point where we can say that we have a superior source of biometrics. And that is why Controller and Accountant General would want to rely on that so that the payroll become cleaner than ever before. And I think that's a very good objective. There are some controller-related issues that perhaps you need to invite Controller and Accountant General to come and deal with. But for us at NIA, we can only speak of our mandate. Our mandate is to register Ghanaians, issue them with identity cards, and as and when a user agency wants to rely on the data, we make it available to them.
But some organizations are even withholding pensions. I just got a message that senior citizens are having their pensions withheld because they don't have a NIA card. And that's a bit
so that is because it is one of the mandatory uses of the Ghana card as well. And the opportunity to register for the Ghana card for these persons who have not yet registered is there. So it's a matter of going to register for the Ghana card and supplying that information for your pensions to be dealt with.
How about a pensioner who is not mobile?
You see, we need to understand what the goals or the objectives
we
are.
Understand the goals, but we must be flexible to people's unique circumstances.
Are we going to say that? But
so that was Jifa Bampo, then host of Key Points, and then is interesting moments. Yeah, we'll take a break. When we return from this break, we will pick your thoughts and comments on whether or not you will survive the elections. If you are asked today to present your Ghana card as a civil servant before you take your salary, will you survive?
Rastaman
knock 8 once, man.
8
it is from Gambaga to Accra. A1 Tyrone Magai.
Tyrone Magai.
Yeah. Achimota won't let him go. Williams School. Today they are happy sharing the success.
I received the 8 ones.
The more sold home appliance in the world for 14 consecutive years is giving you the most amazing gifts this Christmas that even shocks Santa Claus himself. Free 32-inch LED TV on every higher 50-inch and 55-inch TV, free microwave oven on every higher washing machine, free microwave oven on every higher gas cooker. Prices have also been drastically reduced, such as that discounts plus the cost of the free gift is more than half the price currently of goods and on sale, meaning you are buying the higher these Xmas at less than half the price. Wow, that's incredible. So for example, a higher 4-burner gas cooker with oven and grill, which used to be 3,250 Ghana cedis, has been reduced to 2,899 Ghana cedis. That's 351 Ghana cedis discount for you for free because it's Christmas. And it comes with a free higher microwave oven worth 1,299 Ghana cedis, meaning that you save 1,650 Ghana cedis. That's 351 cedis on the discount, plus the free microwave, which costs 1,299, which is more than half the current price of the 2,899. Also, a higher 12 kg fully automated washing machine, which used to be 6,799, has been reduced to 4,999. That's 1,800 Ghana cedis discount, and it comes with a free higher microwave oven worth 1,299, meaning that you saved a total of 3,099 Ghana cedis. That's 1,800 plus 1,299, which is more than half of the current price of the 4,999. Higher 10.5 kilograms of twin tub washing machine, which used to be 3,499, has also been reduced to 2,999. That's a total of 500 Ghana cedis in discount, and it comes with a free higher microwave oven worth 1,149, meaning that you save 1,649 Ghana cedis, a total of that for free in your pocket, which is more than half the current price of 2,999. It's valid only from the 11th to the 30th of December. So you're already late if you have not yet gone to any higher shop of your choice to buy, and you can find the higher products at the Cap Farm shop now and available until the 30th of December 2023. It's exclusive to you, and you heard it first here on 3FM 92.7 is a limited offers. But please call 0500 00 105 0500 000 105. That's 0500 000 105 or 0500 000-106 for sales and inquiries. Cap Farm, Ghana's #1 discount and free giveaway store. Higher inspired living. So I'm just giving you your Christmas gift just like that here on Sunrise on 3FM 92.7. We'll return from this break. A lot more calls, and the district level elections are ongoing. We will crisscross the country, tell you what we have found, what we know, and then also encourage you to go and vote. It's 55 minutes after 8 here on 3FM 92.7. My name is Johnny Hughes. I'm here with William and Helen. See you shortly after the break.
Oh my God. Turn up the basses this 22nd December. All roads, all cabs, all lights, and all the link up and the lingua will be at the Accra Sports Stadium. The Beam President, Stone Boy, will be addressing the world from